proceeds to hand me the chopped mic. I
Dude,
talked first.
I guess so.
I spoke first. This is the first episode I've ever got the first word out.
For real.
So.
What was I gonna say?
Guys, first we have to start off with an apology for me. I've been so bad about getting reels out this week and last week.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. I am currently switching jobs.
The podcast is tanking right now.
We're right now we're only averaging 1 million views a month instead of 1.7. That's on me.
We're only averaging 1 million views a month instead of 2 million views a month.
My bad.
Yeah. Dude, it feels like we haven't recorded
but no, seriously,
in ages.
Yeah. We need to double up anyways.
Yeah, because we didn't double up for my wedding, and so now we're like doing Hail Marys every week. Or not Hail Marys. Like buzzer beaters.
Before,
Yeah, buzzer beaters.
Speaking of, we just can't have any Hail Marys tonight because my fantasy team can't take it. Patrick Mahomes, do not throw it to Hollywood Brown.
All right, let's get into some hot takes because every time we get conspiratorial on this podcast, which we just talked at dinner for an hour.
I could do so much more.
I could do a 4-hour podcast on all the conspiracies that are
There's the day
right
coming. Now. I don't know. I don't know if we actually will ever get the opportunity. Like, I don't know if our audience would ever accept that.
I think we could each do it personally.
Yeah.
Because I thought about like starting a channel.
So have I, but the channel that I would want to start,
too political. It'd get me fired.
it would cancel this podcast. So
yeah.
Trust me,
Anyways,
I die on that hill. I mean, I die for. I let that dream die.
You die for the pod.
Yes.
You take the eggs that you do have and get rid of the ones you don't.
Yes.
Have you been using your printer at all?
Not as all my photos fell down.
Yeah, I saw last time.
So I need to put them back up. I don't know what's a good thing to hang foot pictures on a wall with. I was using double-sided tape. Didn't work.
You use what's that stuff that teachers used to use? Sticky tack?
The blue stuff?
Yes.
But then it makes your walls blue. That's what I used on those, though, so maybe I should.
See? Clearly works. And, like, you can just repaint the wall. It's a white wall.
Yeah, and it's an apartment. Like, don't give me my safety deposit back, whatever.
Oh, you should probably get that back. That's like
it's only $200.
It's like a G7.
It's not even bad.
$200?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Usually they're like $1,000.
Yeah, that's why we've drilled holes in these walls. We put up our own curtains. $200, keep it. I'm gonna decorate my apartment however I want.
That's actually valid, bro.
So,
for $200 to be a little happier,
yeah,
make it more of a home.
Okay. This is just before we get into hot takes. So I'm shooting on Monday, not Monday, in 2 days and I have to use an FX3, and I'm very much a Canon shooter. And
you've never shot on one too?
No. But he said,
does he know that?
Yeah,
okay,
and he said he's like it's so easy. He's like literally there's 2 buttons. The way he has it rigged out. He's like no, you're not gonna be shooting on auto. He's like you literally just need 2 buttons. I was like,
it is very easy.
So, but Sony menus scare me. Like,
well, you won't need the menu. I'll set it up for you.
I guess,
and it'll be there for you. I shot a wedding on film this weekend, and dude, it was amazing. I want to shoot so much more film now after that. I think I shot 250 photos. I shot like 8 rolls or something crazy. Yeah. And I was rocking 3 cameras, and then I was carrying one for the main photographer. And I was shooting a Minolta.
You have some fuzz in your eyebrow.
Thanks. I was shooting a Minolta XG1, which was my great-grandpa's. I was shooting a Olympus Deluxe with a 35mm 2.8 lens on it, and then an Olympus Deluxe with a 35-80 lens on it. Bro, cracked. Like, that setup is so good because you can get, like, when you go outside, you shoot on the 35-80, and you stop down, not worry about wasting film.
Yeah.
Like, on your nice lenses. It was too good.
What do you call a light that you can, like, put a softbox on? Like, it's like there's an LED panel light. Like, what is this light called?
I don't know.
I guess I was trying to make a point about it, and then I can't think about how to say it. Like, it's just a constant light, like a...
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because, like, I was going to say, like, I think you should always buy a constant light before you buy, like, an LED panel. Which I guess an LED panel is a constant light, but I mean, like, something that you can add attachments to.
Oh, like a light with a Bowens mount.
Yes.
As opposed to, like, barn doors.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't know, but I feel like everyone starts with, like, panel lights.
Or just, like, a lamp.
Well, like, that's true. Everyone does start with lamps if you really want to go in deep. All right, let's get into the
the first light I ever had was a Home Depot light, which is, like, so hot.
Oh, yeah, that'll burn your house down.
But it's bright. It's so bright, though.
So dangerous. I'm so glad I got these. Honestly, like, I can't even believe that I had a second thought about buying them.
Yeah. It's nice when you buy something like that. And it's been a second since I've bought a piece of gear that I've been like, that was worth it.
Oh, dude, I will say, bro, I think I might become a primes guy now.
Really?
I think I might completely move away.
Well, I guess
from
you
zoom
are
lenses.
with your series. You already basically are. So
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go like photo lenses. Like get a 50 mil 1.2, get a 35 1.4.
going full photo mode.
Full like Canon RF primes.
Yeah.
I think I might have to.
Yeah, I'm debating. I almost bought an R6 Mark II the other day
Really?
because for Skylar and I, we need another R6, or I need to buy like another camera. Because for her to shoot, because she's shooting on a 70D, which I just can't have anymore. Like I need, if she's gonna second shoot for
get
me,
an RP.
maybe if it's just for photos.
Yeah, if it's
but
just for
But I
photos.
might as well just get one that I can do video with too. Like,
That's true.
so
That's fair.
I don't
Are
know.
you not gonna buy that one?
I might ask if I can.
Yeah, you should. All right, let's get into the hot takes. I want to talk about my faux experience, but I think we're gonna have to save that for another day.
Everyone always complains about shooting in bright light,
Mm-hmm.
but like literally just get an ND filter.
Dude, for real.
Like direct sunlight is not that bad.
Yeah, it is.
But like it's not as bad as people think. Like I feel
Well,
like people are so scared of it.
There is a way around it. Off-camera flash. Off-camera flash and direct sunlight can save your butt.
Yeah, but it also just looks like so editorial.
It does, but that's a good look. I like that look.
If that's the look you're going for, but most projects you don't want that.
That's true. Dude, it was bothering me so much. Yesterday I went, or not, yeah, it was yesterday. Wow, my weeks are flying by. Yesterday I went to a senior shoot, and I went to this park, and it's the park that's closest to where we went to school.
Okay.
So it is never busy, as
Yeah.
you know. But it's like a very popular photo spot, and there was probably 80 photographers there.
Dude, I feel like that market's so overly saturated too.
Yeah, seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And like the amount of people wanting to pick up photography in that area is crazy.
It was so funny watching all them do their different little things. Like there were family photographers there. There were people who brought like outdoor flashes.
Dude, I had a similar
yeah.
experience. I was shooting at it's that park in Dallas has a waterfall. And
A waterfall?
it's like a fake waterfall. But yeah, I don't remember what it's called. And I was shooting an engagement shoot, and it was like homecoming or prom or something. It's like there's like dozens of high schoolers like all taking their pictures, and I was down like on this little thing, and I went to the waterfall in the background, and there was just like high schoolers everywhere. And I was like, I'll fix it in post. I just took it anyway and just edited out all. It's not that hard these days to just like
It really isn't.
remove.
I still avoid doing it at all costs.
Yeah, but I was not gonna like. It was like when when you get engaged. Yeah, you've been engaged.
Yeah.
You're married. Now.
Married.
Like, and it's like, or at least for me, the last thing I wanted to do was like sit there and take photos, and like, so like whenever I'm shooting with a couple, I try to like really like honor their time and like we're gonna knock these out and then like let y'all get on y'all's way. Like, we're gonna get the bangers we need to get.
I cannot relate because I did want to take photos.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't know. Skylar and I are very much like.
I
nah.
love photos. I love it.
You love like smiling for them.
Don't mind at all.
Oh,
It was very enjoyable. Every time that I've gotten photos taken of me, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm just not a big photos of. I love having photos of me. I just don't like the process of getting the photos of
That's
me.
fair. We literally tried to mitigate the yawning today. By drinking coffee. We both had double shots.
I think we're just gonna have to accept when we film and it's pitch black outside. It's gonna be.
It's
something
gonna be
else.
hard, which is only gonna be getting darker later or earlier now. So we're cooked.
I am so excited for winter.
I'm ready for fall.
My
bro.
whole wardrobe gets to change. Like I am stoked.
I'm excited to actually wear like more than a shirt.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. And like, there's just also like so many just like awesome things that happen and like. I know like
Halloween, dude.
summer's great.
I love Halloween.
Fright Fest at Six Flags. Like.
Oh yeah, I do need to go. Do you have a season pass?
Mhm.
I need to get one. Yeah.
They're right now they're $89, and like which is instantly if you go twice it's worth it. Like
Yeah. Oh, for sure. That's not even.
and
a
they're
question.
good through the end of 2026 if you get it now. So like and they're building the new roller coaster in the summer,
I cannot
which
do
looks
that.
insane.
It's literally terrifying.
It's crazy.
This is where we lost our audience last time, so we need to get into the hot
Sorry
takes.
guys. Anyways, weather sealing is kind of overrated.
Weather? No. I need it.
For the average, like for the beginner or average shooter, they don't need a weather sealed camera.
They do. That's more important than your, what's it called? Your sensor size.
No, are you insane?
The ability to use your camera in more situations is more important than your sensor size.
It's called a plastic bag and stick your lens out. Like
Okay, yeah, you can do that. But like You gotta admit.
What did you start? I know your first camera was not weather sealed.
My lenses were though.
My lenses were.
But I was shooting on an SL2. Of
Exactly.
course
I was on a T7i and an SL3. Like, you do not need a weather. Like, there's like, for certain professionals, absolutely. If you're gonna be shooting in like the desert or rain, like, yes. But if you're just gonna be a senior portrait photographer, guess what? You're canceling because of rain anyways. Like,
That's true. I don't know, man. I think weather sealing is extremely important.
there are times when I've been like, I wish it was weather. Like when I was starting, I was like, I wish it was weather sealed because the shot would look sick.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I can survive without it.
I've run into a lot of weather problems.
Really?
A lot with my camera.
I just feel like for the majority of my shoots, if it rains, we're gonna reschedule.
That's fair. Yeah, just like with the stuff that I'm shooting, I get put in a lot of situations.
Weddings though, like, hey, you're getting out there whether
Rain
it's raining or not.
shine, rain or
so-
shine.
And those photos can go hard, but
They can. What was I gonna bring up? Oh, yes, I got really embarrassed today. There's this girl. She follows the podcast. Her name's Rita, and she is a photographer in Norway or Sweden or something. And she like is a master of making digital photos look like film. She uses outdoor flash. Dude, she's goated. And I got really embarrassed today because she posted a video, like a new reel on Instagram, and I realized, unlike normal, she had posted a video where you could see her in it, and so I zoomed in to see what camera she was using. It was an A7 IV. I got really embarrassed because I was like, dang, she must be using some like really good camera or at least a Canon camera to get like nice, soft, like rich colors. And nope, she was using a Sony. And even more embarrassing, there was this guy that I'll send you his Instagram. He was at the wedding I was shooting. Bro's goated. He was shooting on a Leica Q3, which is like a digital Leica camera. It was cracked. It's $7,000.
Yeah, that whenever I got hired to do like a product shoot, then got canceled because frick y'all for that. And if you're watching this, I don't even care. They wanted me to shoot on a Q3.
That's insane. And
I was so pissed.
He had an A7S III and an A7 IV as photo cameras. An A7S III as a photo camera. That's a crazy take. But he was like, yeah, it just lets me shoot in like pitch black. And I was like, fair enough. But I went on his page like yesterday and I literally DM'd. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was unfamiliar with how good you are as a photographer because his photos, like his colors are so good. And I was just like, the fact that you're getting that out of a Sony is like super impressive and shows like how good it looked like. It looked like Canon colors, but better. And then like it was sad because they were Sony colors.
I would say completely changing the topic. A lot of like creators' products suck, but Peter McKinnon's camera bag is one of the greatest like creator things ever.
Yeah.
I think even if you're not a photographer, it's a fantastic backpack.
I agree. Well, Nomadic as a company has always been good.
Yeah.
Like that. This is not even a hot take.
I just like no. I don't mean it's a hot take. I just mean like I think I would buy that, and it's crazy.
Do you
expensive.
have one?
No, but
I have one.
saw someone with it, and I was like,
it's so nice.
I might get one.
It's so nice. I have the big one, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
The little one, I wish I had the little one, but can't have it all.
Here's the real deal. So today I like needed more storage because I'm leaving my job and I'm losing a lot of stuff I was storing stuff on, and I was like, do I buy like a hard drive or like a portable SSD? And I was like, I could get 5 terabytes for the same price if it's non-portable, or I get 2. And I ended up going with the smaller 2 terabytes just because I felt like I needed more editing space recently anyways.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can worry about storing stuff later. And also, I've never had a tiny one corrupt. All of my big drives are corrupted. I know
you
I'm doing
also
something
buy
wrong.
trash drives.
I will never buy Western Digital. I was looking at Lacey, and then I was looking at
Oh no, Lacey's are slow and outdated now.
I've never had a Lacey corrupt. I've had a Western Digital corrupt. I've had a SanDisk. Is that the same thing?
I've been hearing nightmares about SanDisk still.
Like I'll never buy one.
Everyone on TikTok is like,
Which
never
sucks.
use them again.
All of my cards right now are SanDisk, but I'm probably gonna buy like Angel Fire and just suck it up. Like
bruh. No, I use SanDisk SD cards.
All of mine are SanDisk right now.
Yeah.
I have like 128 and 256 or something.
ProGrade is good too. ProGrade is cheaper than Angel Fire too. You don't need Angel Fire, bro.
I don't, but I'm also like terrified.
Get ProGrade.
I've been burned too many times.
Just do not get Lexar. Whatever you do, bro. Those things, they're cheap
bro.
for a reason. I'll tell you that.
You know Samsung used to make SD cards? I still have one.
Yeah, I have one. Sony Tough will always be the GOAT, though, I think, of SD cards. This is such a nerdy conversation. Anyways.
The podcast.
Onward.
I think as a drone pilot, this like hurts me, but like
yeah.
are drones kind of overrated now?
I've been saying that for a long time, and now I'm starting to get into wanting a drone. I've been wanting to get the new Hasselblad DJI
For
Pro.
photos would be
Yeah.
sick.
I really want one because
I
I shot photos for that wedding
Yeah.
with it during the ceremony. She wanted a shot of the bride going down the aisle
yeah.
with overhead shot. Tough.
Dude, I just was looking at that exact. Someone used that exact drone camera, and they took a picture of LSU's stadium like full with the lights, and it was like one of the greatest photos I've ever seen. And I was like, that is so good.
One of my things is like I feel like the highest end drone won't be outdated in a few years. Am I incorrect to say that?
No, drones are constantly getting like, even like with their like with the cameras on the drones and just the speeds and maneuvers. My thing is, I'm a big FPV guy.
Yeah.
And I've low-key been wanting to move away from FPV because FPV is great, but like for cinematography, like it's really not.
So bad, yeah.
And so it's like a fun hobby, but it's like, do I ever use that for anything I make? Like, no. It's literally just for pleasure.
Yeah. I definitely want to get into drone photography mainly solely for printing work. Like
yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Think about like you go to like another country, just like a banger,
Yeah.
like just instant
on
like
a drone.
printable photo.
Yeah. And like after going to Costa Rica, I was like, I should have gotten a drone. Morgan was like, I'm so
my
glad
next
you
trip,
did.
I'm taking my drone no matter what.
Yeah. The one that I shot on at the wedding was like the Air Mini or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the smallest one is where you can
Yeah.
like it's under 250 grams.
And you
or
don't even
whatever.
need a license.
Yeah. But isn't the license like $300 a year?
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you fly commercially, I guess. I'm pretty sure you can just fly it if you're not flying. If you can fly for pleasure with like, your free license, but if you're getting hired to fly, then you have to have a license.
That makes sense.
Yeah, my friend was like a real estate agent, and he was like, I'm going to get my drone license. And I was like, like it costs like this much money. And he's like, oh. I was like, yes, if you're not actually going to like use it. Like,
Yeah, don't do
like,
it.
he's a realtor, so like he literally would have to get it because he's always flying for clients.
That's fair.
Okay. This is a hot take. And like I'm telling y'all that I don't agree with it, but I know when I cut this reel, everyone's gonna think that I do.
Everyone's going to be angry.
But like dual card slots don't matter if you can't fill up one in the first place.
And let me tell you why I used to think that dual card slots were only needed for extra storage. And that might be the dumbest thing I ever thought. Now, when I shoot weddings, I dual back up my
100. It's such a good idea.
So much better because then like you don't have to
You're not
worry.
worried about it.
They're not going anywhere.
If you before I did that, I would like literally switch cards and then bring my laptop with me and start backing it up instantly and then go back on the dance floor. Like,
I've never done that.
I'm like, for those of you who don't know, I've lost a lot of footage.
lost
and
a lot
I'm
of stuff,
completely
yeah.
traumatized, and I will back up everything now.
Which is so funny because you still don't back things up properly, even though you say you're.
I think I'm gonna buy a
traumatized.
G-Raid just because it's easy.
I think you need to get a Ugreen NAS. I've been looking into them, and they're on sale right now on Amazon.
At this
for
point,
cheap.
I don't even care. Like when I was buying this, I was like, I honestly don't care how much it is. Like I need storage and I need a better system. So like I'll pay the price, whatever. Like it's time.
Well, that is a really good SSD. The SSD I recommend is the Crucial X9 Pro. They're great. They're reliable. They're tiny. And they're kind of indestructible. Like
yeah,
those.
I've had mine for forever. I just got a second one. Like
They're so light. Like you don't have the problem with SanDisk where like if you hang it off a table,
it falls out. Yeah.
it falls off or like breaks the cable.
Yes.
So it's
Or like
kinda too good.
I have a Samsung T9, I think it's called, that I
Yeah.
use. And it's like I always rest it on the thing, and you pick it up. If it falls, you're toast.
And it's also like burning hot.
Yeah.
Like these
Facts, it
ones
is.
don't get hot, which
Yeah.
is super impressive. Anyways. Also, your dogs are just looking at me right now, bro.
Oh, I was like, my dogs aren't in here.
Yeah, they are.
Nah, I don't like that. F 1.4 doesn't make you a professional.
It doesn't, but is it awesome? Yes.
It is fantastic.
100%.
I mean,
Especially on full frame.
It definitely makes it a professional lens, though.
Yeah.
There's no lens that's F 1.4. It's not.
I don't know, dude. Sigma definitely has a.
Oh, you're right.
They
You're
have
right,
a
you're
crop
right,
sensor 18 to 35 1.4.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I don't think I've ever shot on a 1.4. 1.8 is the lowest I've gone.
do you want me to give you one?
You have one?
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's at my house.
What is it?
It's a 50 mil 1.4.
That's sick.
I got it for free.
That's sick.
I'm not gonna give it to you, but
No,
you can
but you
borrow
use
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah. It's less crisp than my 1.8, which is why I don't use it.
Why?
I don't know. It's old. So, I think it has different coatings on it. So, I really want the 1.2 though, bro. Everyone and their mom around me has been renting it lately for all their shoots, and I'm like, do I get it and then just rent it to those people for cheaper?
I think though, low key, like when you know you've made it as a photographer or videographer is when you start renting gear for your shoots.
Yeah, when you're like renting gear because you're like, oh, well, that's not true at all. Because like really beginners rent stuff for their shoots.
I maybe I didn't, but I never.
Well,
did
yeah,
that.
we weren't like influenced into that, but a lot of people rent cameras off the get go because they don't even own a camera.
Oh. See, yeah, no. The first time I like rented gear for a shoot was for like headshots, and I was like, I need photo lights. You just build it into your price, and you're like,
Yeah.
no, and like then you realize you can do that with literally anything.
So I am in this dilemma recently, and it's should I charge more or less when I'm shooting film for portraits? Because it's more expensive for me,
But like less quality,
but less work
yeah.
because you're not editing.
But then they don't know that.
Yeah, but like honesty, bruh.
Yeah, I wouldn't charge less. I would never bring my prices down.
I would. It's less work.
Like I'm at the point where like, and this is just like,
And what if I want to book more film shoots? Bring them prices down.
yeah. Well, like I think people like, so like I'm switching jobs now, and so like my salary is going up, and so like that instantly means like I won't take like an hourly job for less than what I'm making at like my full time job anyways.
Right.
And so like when I was like my current job was like, hey, if we contract you out, how much do you want this? And I was like, well, at least minimum what I'm gonna be making hourly there, and then
Mhm.
like I would charge more than that because that's now my free time. It's not just like my work time.
Yeah. I had someone reach out to me, and I'm really glad for the first time ever. I'm really glad that I asked them the budget question because I don't know why, but I was just like, maybe I should ask them what their budget is because they reached out to me on a recommendation for a wedding video, and for some reason I just felt I was like I should ask them what their budget is. And their budget's only $1,000.
So you said no.
I didn't say no.
You're gonna do it for 1,000?
I am going to. This is what I offered them. I offered them filming their ceremony and a 2 to 3 minute recap of their wedding.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: it's over Christmas break, December 28th. So that's why it's like, okay, yeah, the max I would do is a 2 to 3 minute recap and filming their ceremony.
Yeah.
But don't you think that's pretty reasonable?
I low-key think it's still gonna be a lot more work than you think.
It's a lot of work, but it's, I mean, for $1,000.
I did a wedding for, I think like 1800
But your video was
once.
like 9 minutes
Yeah,
long.
and it was like the worst. I was like, wow, I will never do like a wedding video for less than 3,000 ever again.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Now, but a 2 to 3 minute recap is easy peasy. With all that goes on in a wedding, I'll be cutting so much that the video will instantly be better because I'll have so little time to work within.
Yeah.
I think it was a good decision, and they haven't even said yes.
Honestly,
so we'll
for
see.
the experience too, like
Yeah,
when you're, like trying to like, I think it's a good decision.
But it is hard, like making that video and then having to explain to people, well, it's only 3 minutes because my client could afford it.
Yeah.
You know, because like wedding videos should be way longer than that.
Yeah. But
But maybe I can like recut for portfolio.
yeah.
But that would be messed up because then it's like, oh, well, I'm not giving them that video.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
They haven't even said yes yet.
Yeah.
They're still like debating.
Every new photographer tries to make rain shots and ends up ruining their camera.
Rain shots? Like in the rain?
Yeah.
And that's why I said weather sealing's important,
Weather sealing.
You were the one dissing on it.
Hey, I'm not ranking these. I'm not reading them. I'm just reading them.
But you were the one earlier who was saying weather sealing's not that important.
I think it is a little bit overrated, unless for specific scenarios.
Well, I'm in that specific scenario often. Think about your underwater housing, bro. I know weather sealing doesn't cover that.
I will say, when you're traveling, for some reason in other countries, it seems like it rains more in America. Conspiracy.
It does.
Maybe.
Conspiracy, they're turning the frog to
I mean, they did just come out and say that Alex Jones might have been telling the truth. So.
You might have been right.
But no, seriously, like, yeah, the underwater housing has come in a lot, really handy. Because then I was on the back of a motorcycle and it was raining, and I could still take pictures.
Or dusty. Super dusty.
Dust is a huge one for me because dust in that sensor, you're cooked.
You are cooked.
Ants in the sensor, also
Does that
cooked.
happen to you?
No, but have you seen the reel of like the ants crawling around in the viewfinder?
Was that AI?
No, I'm pretty sure it's real.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'll show you.
Bro, do you know about Sora? Oh, my gosh. You don't know about this.
No.
There's a new app,
Oh no.
and it's AI. And Casey Neistat did a video about it. And here, look. These are all fake. Look how real that looks.
Yeah, that looks really real.
Well, that doesn't.
I've seen this. That looks real.
That even looks pretty real.
That actually is crazy.
That looks real.
That does not look real.
That doesn't. These ones of Jake Paul doing his makeup. There's
That
one.
looks so real.
There's one of him leading worship. That looks real.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that is crazy.
It's terrifying.
We're
If you
cooked.
haven't looked it up, go look up Sora 2. But yeah,
We're
that's
cooked.
fake.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Like, dude, that's fake.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no way to know. Like, that's fake. That looks so real. Guys, we're toast.
Yeah.
We're toast. And if you haven't had the conversation with your parents and your grandparents of what to do, if someone calls asking for your information, you need to have that conversation. Like,
100%.
bro, so foul.
If you've ever had the thought, I'll fix it in post, don't.
No, dude. Well, that's why I was saying, like, I'm so shocked that you were like, about the waterfall
Yeah.
thing, like cutting the people out of it.
I mean, I do think there's certain scenarios where it's like, just fix it in post. It's going to be easier. But most of the time, it's going to be extra work, and you're going to wish you'd fix it. At the
Dude,
moment.
I see a lot of wedding photographers doing that. They're like, well, I'll just cut it out. I'm like, no, like, come on, be intentional in the moment.
Yeah. I will say there's little things like on your subject specifically, you're not going to fix that in post.
Oh,
Like,
no,
fix
no.
their hair, fix their jewelry, fix the placement of the necklace.
Especially over the course of 2,000 photos.
Yeah. You've ever had like one, like when I was like starting out, I had a senior photo, and it's pimple right here, and he wanted it removed in all of them, and I was like, I should have upcharged for that.
Well, so what I do is I send them all their photos, and if they want Photoshop done, they can send back a batch, and I'll Photoshop those
that's
for
a good
free.
idea.
But I did have one person one time when I was a senior in high school. They booked me. They were in my grade, and she had an Apple Watch tan. She wanted me to get rid of it in all the photos, and I literally was like, no. Like, I physically cannot get rid of your Apple. This was back, like,
Yeah.
in 2021 when, like, it was AI was not a thing, and, like, Photoshop was still kind of bad.
Yeah.
And, dude, that thing, I could not get rid of
It's crazy how easy it's gotten.
it. Oh, yeah, now? Like, so easy.
It's like, yeah. I think Canva made them like make their software easier.
Yeah. I've never used Canva, but there you go. There's that little knife. I got you.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
You still have that Costa Rican coffee?
Yeah, 'cause it's expired, but it's Colorado, but I just like the jar.
Oh, fair
Looks
enough.
Cool. Looks pretty cool.
Anyways, read off some more.
Every beginner edits their first portrait until the skin looks like wax.
Dude, I'm still doing that, honestly. I'm realizing I'm trash at editing. I need to get better.
I realized, like, yeah, my original presets were like chopped.
We need to sit down and have like a
We have to. We need to do a
session.
video for that because like I was chopped.
no, but like I need to work on like updating my presets.
Yeah. Everyone goes through the putting everything in black and white phase.
I do that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I did black, white, and red.
Yikes. Bro, oh my gosh. I've been seeing so many people doing color isolation for sports photos. I'm like, that doesn't look
That
good.
was also like 2014.
It also just bothers me a lot when people do stuff not because it's good, but just because it makes people be like, oh, how'd they do that? Like, I don't really think that's a positive thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if something's not good, why are we doing it? Even if it makes people be like, huh? So, I got these terrible blisters from this wedding.
Oh,
I have 4
that's horrible. From shoes?
Dude,
From your wedding?
yeah.
From the shoes?
No. Well, yeah, they're the same shoes.
Oh my gosh,
I have,
dude!
like, I have all of these. Are
Remind
like
me to throw those shoes away.
Well, no, it's because I walked like that whole wedding. It was at the Ritz-Carlton, so
okay,
it was
yeah.
on the golf course.
Yeah,
So I was walking a lot.
yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, if you wear those shoes, just wear really thick socks, or preemptively put Band-Aids on.
yeah.
I'm ready for another good one.
I know. I'm trying to find like a decent one.
Run it up.
Owning a matte box instantly gives you more confidence.
Yeah, it does. Owning a Mac box is like, it's like wearing shades. You know.
It does. You just like it. You could have an Osmo in there, which I've seen, and you feel on top
dude,
of the world.
I like straight up. It begs the question, like, are your clients dumb? You know, because everyone, I agree with this. Your clients are not dumb. They can see right through everything, like blah blah blah. But the Osmo thing kind of ruins that for everyone. It's like, okay, maybe your clients are dumb.
Yeah.
If you pull it up with an Osmo in the matte box, would you buy an Osmo?
No.
The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has a flip-up screen on a. It's like a
That's
GoPro
sick.
style camera with a flip-up screen,
That's sick.
and I want one so bad now. But also, I don't vlog enough, and
I don't use my Insta360 now.
I don't
so.
use my GoPro now.
I should start it. Well, you know, we need to start vlogging.
Dude, I've been trying, bro. I think I have to quit my job before I start vlogging.
I think so too.
I'm too tired.
There's just too much going on. Okay. Every photographer has one lens they bought because a YouTuber told them to and never used it again.
It's not true.
I'm trying to think if I have one that I don't.
I have a
use.
Helios 44 2 that I rarely use because I shoot a lot. Well, I use it at weddings to shoot flowers. What?
I was thinking of the one lens that I own that I never use, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Oh, yeah, we can say that. They're not actually sponsoring us anymore.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be cool when we got it, though.
Yeah. It's right there. I see it. But at least it's on your desk. At least it's visible.
Yeah.
But the Helios 44 2, the only reason I don't use it a lot is because it doesn't work with vertical photos very well. It works really well with how I frame horizontal photos instead. So that's why I don't use it much. But I do use it for flowers. But I take a lot of pictures of people, and I don't really like using it for that. So, yeah.
Vertical video is the future and will continue to be the future.
I'm not even really mad about it.
I don't agree.
Why?
I think vertical video is going to die very soon.
The emergence of phones is just,
I think the emergence of like
oh, dude, the
the
new
glasses, those
That's a good point.
and
The new Ray-Bans are
they're
insane.
insane. And then it's like once we start making content for
And,
those,
bro, the fact they're only $800.
I
is
thought
nuts.
about it just because like
I've seen so many photographers with the Meta Ray-Bans, and they love them.
yeah,
So a girl who second shot my wedding had them.
I might have to invest.
I still haven't got my wedding photos back, and I'm really interested to see how they turned out.
I mean, actually, someone
I am gonna tell them if I don't like them and make them redo them,
I'm sure they're gonna be good.
or buy the raw files.
Yeah.
I wonder how much she'd charge me if I bought the raw files.
How much would you charge if someone asked you for the raw files?
It depends. Probably $10,000.
I'm trying to think how much I would charge.
It-
I let him go for 5.
For 5,000?
Yeah. Just double what I make.
That's actually valid. I might sell them for $5,000.
You don't need a $400 mic if you're recording next to your fridge.
That's so facts.
Yeah, an iPhone will
Dude,
do just fine.
Because I was in a terribly treated room today using the Rode Pros, and they sounded good, but they didn't sound great.
Dude, I shot a 2-person interview next to a very loud air conditioner with the Rode Pros. Enhanced that bad
Oh,
boy.
why don't you enhance?
It was fine.
Dude, I've enhanced and got rid of road noise. The only thing it really can't handle that much is like loud talking.
Yeah.
Because it'll stick out.
Or if they mumble, bro. If someone mumbles when you have enhance on, you're kind of fried.
Oh, yeah. Because it trails off at the
Yeah.
end and you're cooked.
Like, see that guy, someone the other day said children, and he was like, chilled. I was like,
Dang
it's
it.
unfixable.
That's
Because then it's
the-
like, you can unenhance the Rin, but then it's like, children.
Yeah, or you have to go in and watch the entire video and then turn it down a little more.
Yeah.
Watch the whole video, turn it down a little more.
Yeah.
You'll end up at like 4, and you're like, well, what's the point?
Yeah. DaVinci Resolve Studio is not worth it.
That's not true at all.
I
would say just go ahead and buy, with the amount that you guys are spending on video games, just go ahead and buy DaVinci Resolve, like the real one. But like if you're truly in a bind of like you can't afford it, DaVinci Resolve Studio is just fine.
yeah.
There's no reason to hate on yourself for not having it. But like with the amount some of you guys are spending, like why do you have a Switch 2 but not DaVinci Resolve, you know?
Yeah.
Just doesn't make it make sense.
Dang. Not everyone needs an anamorphic lens.
I agree.
If you're just shooting content for a phone, you don't
If-
need one.
Uh-oh.
No. This is going on YouTube too.
To be watched on
33 people.
a phone. To
No. That's not what I mean. I mean like vertical, like for Instagram or like TikTok.
What do you think we do?
I know we're cutting it too, but like We wouldn't if we were just posting like just shorts and not the full thing. We'd probably shoot on a normal lens.
I've shot anamorphic content for vertical on a
But yeah, then why?
for Instagram
Like why?
because I didn't have a lens that matched the look.
Fair enough.
Yeah. There you go. There you go, Diva. I will say Sue Ray's marketing right now sucks. I hate it.
Really, I haven't seen it.
Lowest price ever all the time. They're always like $4.49, lowest price ever, lowest price ever. It's driving me up a wall. I will say it's working. I low-key keep bending to your will. But
Every videographer has filmed their best friend walking in slow motion for no reason.
I filmed you walking, not in slow motion though.
I filmed your
I'm
feet.
proud of that.
I filmed your feet getting out of your truck in slow motion.
Bro, we've got to find those files.
Yeah.
Do you have them? Do you think?
I don't know. Maybe.
Man, that shoot was bad.
That's crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, I remember that.
Yeah, and your
With-
truck driving off.
And with Marcus's or
Yeah.
Mort's car.
Mort's car.
Dude.
That used my profile picture for so long. Me and Mort's truck.
Oh my
On my back,
gosh.
like taking a picture.
Oh my gosh, bro. Dark times.
Crazy.
It was like peak COVID. Also, tell me why the Trader Joe's tote is like a good camera bag.
I can't so. Say what?
The Trader Joe's tote, low-key a
Low-key.
good camera bag.
Low-key.
It'd be
Tote
working.
bags are like low-key unnecessary. Like on my shoot, I took
Yep.
the tote bag.
This is a diaper bag from when I was
Come
a
on.
baby.
Let's go.
It has my name on it. It was my family's diaper bag for me.
When photographers say, "Let me get my settings," they're just not ready.
Bro, I don't know because the girl who shot my wedding was always saying like, "Let me get my settings changed."
I mean, yeah, sometimes, but also sometimes here it's like stalling. 'Cause you're like, this looks so bad. I'm not
I'm-
gonna use these.
I don't
Have you ever
usually
like?
do that.
Have you ever like staged like
Well,
a couple somewhere, and then like
yesterday-
as soon as you did, you're like, I know I'm not gonna use this, but I'm
Yes.
gonna continue to pretend.
Well, yeah, I did that a lot yesterday because I had a senior shoot and the lighting was just abysmal.
Yeah.
And I kept shooting the shot, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and move you already. Like I was just honest. I was like, listen, like, you know.
Yeah.
And she was very nice about it. She was like, oh, I see how hard this is, because I showed her like all the shots after we finished shooting, and she was like, wow, even the raws look amazing. I was like, thank you. But then I got to the ones that were really bad, because obviously you can't just hide when you're showing her your whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You can't just hide like photos in they're in the SD card. So
Yeah.
when you're reeling through them, you can't just not show them. And she was like, "Oh, I see. Like that's really difficult to like hide the sun behind my head and like make it perfect and blah blah." So
Yeah.
felt very vindicated, validated even.
Every review these days ends with, "You can't go wrong with any of these cameras." And you know what? That's why we started this podcast, because you can go wrong.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
Like I feel like like people are afraid to say, especially in like the gear culture, to like say what they like, because it's been so ingrained in us that everything is good now. And
I would say my favorite camera right now, budget wise, A7C, easily.
yeah.
The A7C, it's full frame, does video, does 10-bit.
I'd say the R5C for budget. I'm kidding.
No, the R8 or whatever.
Maybe.
It's just the R6 with no stabilization.
Yeah.
Kind of cracked. Also, I had to use warp stabilizer today for the first time in like second time ever,
Yeah.
and it was awful. I hated it.
Everyone wants to be a filmmaker until they have to record sound. I'm going to change that and say everyone wants to be a filmmaker until they have to edit sound.
No, everyone wants to be a filmmaker until they have to find actors.
That too.
That's brutal.
Yeah. What do you think the hardest part of editing is? 'Cause I would say audio.
I would say, yeah, audio takes the longest.
Yeah, like,
no question.
If I were to break down like the hardest things, like I would say audio, and then for me, just 'cause I don't have a lot of experience, color. But then I would say like flow is the easiest, like just cutting. Like,
Well, everyone always thinks they're the best flow editor.
oh, I don't think I'm the best. I just think
No,
like,
no. Everyone thinks what they're doing is the best it could be, which is not true at all.
Oh no.
Yeah, like everyone's like, oh, that was good. No, it wasn't.
No.
No, it wasn't. Someone always can come in and edit your thing differently.
Oh,
Like that dude who cut down all 3 Star Wars movies, the prequels, into 80 minutes. Like, dude, what a flex, you know? Like, come on.
that actually is kind of cool.
All right, I gotta take a break and then we can come back. I'm back. Okay, let's go. Run us up, weather boy.
Sony didn't win the mirrorless battle because they were better. They won because they started sooner,
You're not wrong. They did start sooner.
which made them better.
Tough. So they did win because they were better.
I think so. But I do think people have caught up, and they're not as. I think they're still leading, but not by as much.
I truly do not think Canon has caught up.
I think the what's the new one?
C50.
I really like it.
Yeah, I don't think they've caught up though.
I don't know. I think with the Lumix open gate and now the Canon's going open gate, Sony hasn't done it yet.
You're not wrong.
So I feel like people are catching up in other areas.
That's true. I don't know, man. Every camera has its pros and cons. This is 2025 is the year of pros and cons. No one, you know how your parents were always make a pros and cons list. 2025 is the year where it's smart to make a pros and cons list because there's so many options.
Yeah.
Everything has a pro and con.
Yeah.
So start looking into them.
Canon's ready?
Yeah.
Canon's innovation is just releasing the same camera, but this time the 4K doesn't crop, or the 6K doesn't crop, or this 120 doesn't crop. It's literally the only thing that changes.
I'm not even mad about that though.
But they could have done it years ago. I feel like.
I don't know. Sensors are weird, bro.
I don't know. I just
to get the most out of your sensor.
I stand by it that we could have the perfect camera anytime we want. That they'll never give it to us.
I don't agree with that at all.
I
think everyone would have to. I wish there was a way to customize your own camera.
If that existed.
Once that comes out, bro.
Do you think that 3D printing will ever get good enough where you could print your R5C?
People are. I don't know about printing an R5C level camera today, but people are making their own cameras all the time.
I feel like there's.
No, they're good. You can do red raw on them. Bro, look them up. You don't even know about that.
What I was saying is
don't hate it.
I was watching a reel because that's the only way we consume media, and that's why we own you on this podcast. I'm just kidding, but I was watching a reel, and they're hypothetically, it's 2045, which I thought 2045 is way too early for this. Maybe 3000. They're but 3D printers have gotten so good, you can print your own Ferrari in your garage. They print your own whatever the 1970s Ferrari that's really famous is. You could print that exact model in your garage. What makes that more valuable than the one that was made in the 1970s? Nothing other than the fact that it was made in the 1970s. But they were comparing that to lab grown and natural diamonds. They're there's literally doesn't matter. The only difference is that lab grown diamonds aren't owned by these big companies.
Yeah. Technically, you can already do that.
Print 3D print a Lamborghini.
Yeah, CNC routing and laser routing and engraving.
I don't know how that works. But
Yeah,
I don't even
you
know
can
what that
already
is.
do it essentially.
That's crazy though.
You can print guns, bro. You can do anything.
I have seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah. You can make full metal parts with CNC routers.
Yeah.
Anyways, machining tool. Just use redstone, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah. Nikon's autofocus finally caught up, but right when everyone stopped caring.
I wouldn't know. I
feel like their animal autofocus has always been good.
I wouldn't know. This is simply one of those things where I wouldn't know.
I'm just speculating because Nikon was known for wildlife, so surely they've been tracking animals' eyes for forever. Unless the people are just nailing manual focus of a bird in flight. Which
Dude,
is
honestly,
crazy.
all that I know is that the brighter you can get that dang image, dude, the better it is.
Dude. This says Sony bodies feel like prototypes that accidentally went into production.
The way you grip them, definitely. It feels like it's constantly slipping through my fingers all the time.
What?
Bro, it's gross.
Yeah.
The first time I used one, I think I kind of liked it, and then I instantly was wait a second.
Yeah.
Also, the construction of their lenses, the way the rubber, Canon, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Canon doesn't usually have a problem where the rubber on their lenses just completely disappears over time and detaches from the camera.
I haven't seen any lens that does that.
I've seen so many Sony lenses do that.
What lenses do you have rubber on them?
All lenses have rubber on them. What are you talking about, dude?
Your stereos don't.
Yeah, because that's a metal housing.
I
It's
don't
a
think
cinema lens.
none of my lenses have.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you're right. My 7200 does, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was rubber though, but it is.
It is.
Canon and Sony aren't competing for quality anymore. They're competing for influence.
I do not agree. There's people out there who do actually care about their jobs and who are not on social media, despite what you believe, despite what all you guys who are watching this podcast on Instagram believe. There are people who care about their job and mastering their craft and not just social media.
Yeah.
Not me, though. Y'all stay safe. I'll just
Yeah.
be on social media till the
Dang.
dawn of time.
This is crazy. Canon designs cameras for people who value consistency over creativity. Safe, predictable, and built for people who don't want surprises.
I agree. I very much agree. That's why Canon's menu is just so goated, dude. You don't have to worry about, like, losing something in the menus. Like, everything's labeled properly, and you can
Yeah.
just find it.
Okay.
It's, like, not 4 folders
Yeah, that is
deep.
true. Because then the follow-up to that is Sony builds cameras like smartphones. Fast, powerful, and endlessly irritating.
Yeah, Sony is kind of like what's it called? Like OnePlus, like the phone manufacturer OnePlus, where it's like they're so leading edge, but it's like their menu system is like, wait a second, what is this
Yeah.
thing? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if I agree with this.
I don't want to feel like I'm in terminal when I'm using
Yeah.
a Sony camera.
Fujifilm builds cameras for people who love photography more than they love photos.
Loki, not a bad take.
It's like, yes,
That's not a bad take.
it's not, but at the same time, I'm like, but then do they love photography?
I think they love the act of photography more than they like actually having photos.
Well, they don't like edit it afterwards.
Yeah, and it's like also think about just the experience of shooting on a
just
Fujifilm
nice,
camera. It's
yeah.
just so nice. I will say the Hasselblad glazing in our comments recently has been absurd, dude. People are constantly like, "Oh, if you're saying Hasselblad's like comparative to Sony or Canon, you're insane." Like blah blah blah. And obviously, yeah, like totally different realm. But the glazing is just over and over, and it's insane. It's honestly impressive how much you guys love Hasselblad, and none of y'all have probably ever shot on them. So, I know some of y'all have, but come on. Anyways, I think I'm gonna start researching what drone I want to get.
That one you said, I don't know.
Let's see how much it costs, cause you got to keep them entertained while I go on B&H, which is a daily activity for me, bro. Do you have the B&H app?
No.
I'm on there like every day looking at like.
Okay, this is breaking down like the stereotypical shooter for everyone of every brand. Canon, reliable, clean cut, and never late to a job.
Right.
Knows what works, never takes risks.
Yep.
Thinks creatively, but stays within guidelines. You trust them, but they'll never surprise you.
Yes.
Okay, Sony, brilliant, fast, but really insufferable. Obsessive about specs and addicted to updates. Always chasing the next thing and never satisfied.
Always chasing firmware updates,
Yeah.
bro.
Nikon, deeply skilled, underappreciated, and quietly bitter about being forgotten. Doesn't care about any hype ever and only delivers timeless work while everyone else screams online.
Who is that?
Nikon.
Fair.
Fuji. Lives in vintage cafes, talks about texture and soul, shoots JPEGs only, thinks autofocus misses are part of the experience.
I agree.
Okay, we're almost done. Panasonic. Smart, logical, technically brilliant, but really socially awkward. Makes genius decisions wrapped in confusing ones. Desperately wants validation, but refuses to market themselves.
Dude, everyone I've known who shoots a Lumix GH5 or whatever is a weirdo.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Okay, we're almost done. Black Magic. Visionary, passionate, broke. Always talking about cinema grade color while their SSD disconnects mid-take.
Oh.
They mean well, but they just don't have enough.
That's so valid. That is so valid. I know a guy who Velcroed an SSD to the top of his Pocket Cinema 4K. LOL.
Dude, yeah. Red. Talks about art, but really only cares about status. Obsessed with control, influence, and color pipelines. You admire them, but you should resent them.
Yeah, dude. Red people are driving me up a wall lately. I almost became one of them. You know, I almost bought a red.
Really?
Yeah. Back when they dropped the price, I seriously almost got one.
Dang.
We would be shooting our podcast on red.
That'd
What
be
a
cool.
terrible workflow.
Yeah, that'd be horrible work. That'd be cool, though.
Yeah.
And the last one, Pentax. I haven't seen someone shoot Pentax in
I
forever.
use Pentax. I have Pentax lenses.
Stubbornly analog-minded, thinks autofocus is cheating. Shoes for themselves.
That's true, dude. Because even like the Pentax 645N, like, dude, half those people's autofocus doesn't even work, even though that's a main selling point of like that camera, which is a really good camera. But goodness gracious, yeah, Pentax lenses are really good. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do
dude.
one more savage
One
ripping
more absolute savage ripper.
I just
for
want
the-
like a banger.
for the pod. Man, dude, we've been bombing lately, bro. What Polaroid is that one from?
I don't even know. I got it from Skylar's.
Oh, I think it's Fuji X wide or something. That's sick. Dang, dude.
Hold on, let's end with this. Roast Sony users. I was not gonna say
That's
it.
so lame.
I was gonna give you the best one that it came up with. They weren't good.
Yeah, this is so
I
awkward,
don't-
bro. I don't know why you did that.
Just cut it right here.
Please don't. We gotta end nicely. We've been bombing lately.
Well, I will say.
I'll give you some time to speak your mind. Your brain's smoothing out, bro, from AI.
I don't think I use AI ever.
Bro, what?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You gotta form your own opinions these days.
I just feel like I said some of my opinions on this podcast, but yeah, I would switch to Sony if I could.
You need to drink more of that Americano next time before we start. That way you're just wired.
Just dial in.
Just shaking.
Just take some Adderall.
All right, well,
I can't take it.
just know, please hire me to shoot film. Wait, did I leave those black marks on your carpet?
No, I don't know. I literally don't know what those are from.
Yeah, because I thought for a second those were from like these pads.
Oh, they might be. That would actually make so much sense because I've not been able to tell what they were from. That would make so much sense.
It would make sense, but also I think that would have happened a long time ago.
Yeah, but they've been there for a second. I've like had no idea.
Oh, sorry for burning your carpet. Anyways, see you guys next time.